Back to Bataan is a 1945 war film starring John Wayne that depicts the struggle of American and Filipino forces during the Japanese occupation of the Philippines in World War II. Unlike many wartime films that focus solely on large-scale battles, this film combines elements of resistance, espionage, and personal courage, giving a more complete sense of what life was like under enemy occupation. The story follows an American officer who returns to the Philippines to lead Filipino guerrillas in a fight against Japanese forces, showing both the danger of guerrilla warfare and the resilience of people determined to reclaim their homeland. From the start, the film establishes a sense of urgency and tension, emphasizing the risks of insurgent operations against a powerful and well-equipped enemy. One of the most engaging aspects of Back to Bataan is its portrayal of teamwork and camaraderie. John Wayne's character interacts with a diverse group of fighters, each with distinct personalities, strengths, and weaknesses. The film highlights how these men and women, despite their differences, must work together to achieve common goals. Their interactions are a mix of loyalty, humor, conflict, and shared purpose, which humanizes the story and allows the audience to feel invested in their fate. Even in moments of extreme danger, the characters display humanity and compassion, reminding viewers that war is not only about strategy and combat, but also about relationships and trust. The film also explores themes of leadership and moral responsibility. John Wayne's character must make difficult decisions that affect the lives of the people under his command, often balancing the needs of the mission against the safety of individuals. These decisions create tension and emotional depth, showing that leadership in wartime is rarely straightforward. The film does a good job of showing the psychological pressure placed on commanders and the toll that responsibility can take. It emphasizes that courage is not only measured by fighting skill, but also by the ability to make tough choices under impossible circumstances. Visually, the film captures the beauty and danger of the Philippine setting. Lush jungles, treacherous mountains, and hidden villages all play a role in the story, serving as both obstacles and tools for the guerrilla fighters. The cinematography uses shadows and lighting to enhance suspense, particularly in scenes involving ambushes, sabotage, and covert operations. Action sequences are carefully staged to create tension and realism, without relying on overly dramatic explosions or unrealistic stunts. The jungle and urban settings provide a sense of scale and danger, making it clear that the environment itself is a challenge to the character's survival. The pacing of Back to Bataan contributes significantly to the suspense. The film moves between periods of planning, waiting, and sudden confrontations, reflecting the unpredictable nature of guerrilla warfare. Moments of calm are brief and often interrupted by the threat of discovery, ambushes, or betrayal, keeping the audience on edge. This rhythm mirrors the tension faced by those living under occupation, where danger is constant and victories are often temporary or partial. The alternation between high-stakes action and quieter, more intimate scenes also allows viewers to connect with the characters on a personal level. The performances in the film are compelling, with John Wayne delivering a strong and authoritative presence that anchors the story. He portrays a character who is tough and decisive, but also thoughtful and empathetic, showing both physical bravery and moral courage. The supporting cast adds depth to the narrative, with Filipino fighters portrayed as intelligent, resourceful, and courageous rather than mere background characters. This emphasis on their agency strengthens the film, highlighting the importance of collaboration between Americans and Filipinos in resisting the Japanese occupation. Back to Bataan also emphasizes the moral and ethical challenges faced in war. Characters frequently encounter situations that test their values, such as risking lives to save civilians, dealing with betrayal, or deciding how to respond to brutal enemy tactics. These dilemmas make the story richer and more realistic, illustrating that warfare is not only a physical struggle, but also a test of character. The film portrays courage as both action and principle, demonstrating that ethical decisions are as vital to survival and success as tactical skill. The film succeeds in balancing tension, action, and emotional resonance. Scenes of combat and sabotage are thrilling and intense, yet they are interspersed with quieter moments of reflection, dialogue, and human connection. This balance ensures that the story is not just about violence or heroics, but about the human experience of war. The audience is able to feel the stakes and care about the outcome, making the triumphs and losses of the characters more impactful. The film's portrayal of sacrifice is particularly poignant, showing that resistance against oppression often comes at great personal cost. Historical context is an important aspect of Back to Bataan. Released while World War II was still ongoing, the film was both a tribute to the courage of those fighting in the Pacific and a morale booster for audiences at home. It reflects the real-life struggles of the Filipino resistance and the efforts of returning American forces to liberate occupied territories. While some elements are dramatized for storytelling purposes, the film effectively captures the desperation, courage, and resilience of those involved, offering viewers a sense of the realities of guerrilla warfare and the complexity of fighting behind enemy lines. The emotional impact of the film is enhanced by its depiction of personal sacrifice and loss. Characters are developed enough that their struggles and deaths carry emotional weight. The audience sees the human consequences of war, including the toll on families, communities, and the soldiers themselves. These moments are handled with sensitivity, avoiding melodrama, while still emphasizing the seriousness of the conflict. By focusing on personal experiences, the film allows viewers to understand the larger historical events on a more intimate level. Back to Bataan also contains moments of levity and camaraderie that provide relief from the tension of the conflict. Humor, shared stories, and moments of friendship help to humanize the characters and show how people cope with extreme stress. These moments also reinforce the theme that solidarity and mutual support are essential in overcoming adversity. They make the characters feel more relatable and enhance the film's overall emotional texture. The technical aspects of the film are strong. Black and white cinematography is used effectively to create mood and highlight both the beauty and danger of the Philippine landscape. Lighting and camera work enhance suspense, particularly in nighttime operations and jungle sequences. The musical score complements the action, heightening tension during moments of combat while supporting the emotional tone of quieter scenes. Editing is clear and deliberate, keeping multiple storylines coherent and maintaining a steady narrative flow. These elements combine to produce a polished, engaging cinematic experience. The film also explores the larger themes of resilience and determination. Characters confront overwhelming odds, yet remain committed to their cause, demonstrating that courage is as much about perseverance as it is about physical skill. The story emphasizes that even small victories and acts of defiance can contribute to a larger effort, reinforcing the idea that ordinary people can make a difference in extraordinary circumstances. This universal message resonates beyond its wartime context, giving the film enduring relevance. In conclusion, Back to Bataan is a compelling war film that combines action, drama, and historical context with strong character development. Its strength lies in its ability to show the human side of conflict, portraying courage, sacrifice, and moral responsibility alongside thrilling military operations. John Wayne's performance provides a strong anchor for the story, while the supporting cast and depiction of Filipino guerrillas add depth and realism. The film's balance of suspense, emotional resonance, and historical grounding makes it both entertaining and meaningful. By focusing on the personal experiences of the characters, the film transforms a large-scale historical event into a story that is both relatable and inspiring. It serves as a tribute to the bravery and resilience of those who fought in the Philippines, highlighting the human costs and moral complexities of war, while offering a message of hope, unity, and determination. Back to Bataan remains an engaging example of wartime cinema, combining historical awareness with timeless themes of courage, sacrifice, and the enduring strength of the human spirit.